Hey, this is Reba at Dare for More, and if you know us, you probably know a little bit about our story. You know that we didn't start as an organization trying to help rescue women from human trafficking and abuse. We started as a speaking ministry, but then God really led our hearts in 2012 into this global work. And He did that by using a place where we went to visit and where I went to speak, and we were brought into such an awareness of the huge crisis points that women are in globally. And I would love to say that, man, things have changed so much since 2012 when we first stepped into this a little bit. And man, we're getting improving and things are getting better. But actually, that's not true. It's not true at all, actually. The numbers are worse, I think, than most of us ever have imagined. The crisis gets deeper and deeper and deeper and darker for not just for women, but for small children. This used to be a crisis that was about women and girls. Now it's becoming a crisis that's about little boys. And as we think about this, as we look at Human Trafficking Awareness Month, the month of January, and we talk about these hard topics and we talk about these hard subjects, I think it's these kind of things that really, they're not exactly dinner table conversations, are they? They're not kind of things that make you feel good or put you in a good mood. A lot of times they instill things like fear if you have small children. You're worried that, somehow your kids are going to be taken like you've seen in the movies or things like that. But the pictures that we see sometimes on the screen are not really realistic of what really happens in people's lives. So many people that are trafficked and are trafficked and abused by people they know. A neighbor that lives across the street or down the road or in their village, a relative. Poverty drives so much of trafficking. As a young girl finds herself raped and pregnant at a young age, 13, 14 years old, and suddenly her world is flipped upside down. She's no longer going to school. Now she's trying to figure out how to make it. And she's hungry and she's starving and her kids are starving. And this cycle continues to repeat itself until she finds herself very vulnerable, very alone, and needing help. And wouldn't you know it, somebody walks into her life who has seemingly all the answers. And yet the problem is, he's not a person who has all the answers. He's a liar. And he's just going to use her to make him money or to fulfill his own sexual needs. It's a very sad story. It can be repeated thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of times. So many women have lost their lives to this. And Dare for More is very serious about preventing human trafficking, stopping human trafficking, and doing all that God would allow us to do to get involved and say enough is enough. And of course, we do that through safe houses. We do that through prevention programs like our training centers. And we're really saying, you know what? We believe God is big enough to speak into this issue in a way where we see miracles happen. And we do. As dark as it is, as hard as it is, as the millions and millions of people right now as I do this video that are enslaved in human trafficking, whether that be through labor trafficking or whether it be through sexual exploitation. There are millions and millions, and I'm talking about the numbers, the statistics would say 50 million, 60 million, but I have a feeling that the truth is much higher than we want to put numbers to. As we think about those people this month, I would encourage you to do a couple things. Number one, pray. I would encourage you to grab a map of the world and find some countries and just start praying, God, would you be with the women and the children, the people that are being exploited in this area of the world today? Through the month of January, if you just took one spot in the world a week and prayed for that, it'd be a big deal. And we would ask you, would you please choose Guatemala? Because that's where we work. And would you please pray specifically for the women and the children that are in Guatemala right now that need intervention, that need rescue, that need somebody to step in and say, we see you, we care, and we're willing to do the hard thing to help you? We would love it if you would pray this month and just really make this a serious opportunity to pray for these. But not just pray. Maybe you'd like to get involved in some way, and we sure would love it if you'd love to get involved with us. Go to our website, check that out. But I'll be honest with you, we're not just us and no more. There are a lot of great organizations out there that are fighting this need. And I would encourage you, if not us, find one. get involved if you can, and see how you can be a part of ending human trafficking. You can be a part of praying for and providing protection for the most vulnerable people who have no answer unless somebody steps in for them. And so this month, as we go through this, I hope that you'll pray. I hope that you'll find maybe a way to maybe get involved in some way. But there's more than that. And then I want us to expect God to do miracles. I would love to see miracles happen in 2026 in specific people's lives as we watch God do great things. And so I ask you to, with great expectation, be asking the Lord and expecting from the Lord great things to see what God is going to do this year as a result of people who are jumping in, people who are caring, people who are getting involved. Human trafficking is a huge problem. It's a massive problem, not only in the United States of America, but around the world. And it behooves all of us to understand the issues and then to find out how we can pray and get involved in the issue. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for caring enough to listen. And we hope this month, as awareness and as people talk about this issue, I hope that you'll find your spot in getting involved.